What up, everybody? It's Black Indian Chief. How are we? How are you? How's this quarantine treating you? Are you making it? Are you surviving? Do you have enough food? Enough water? Is movement restricted? Let me know something. Comment down below. But today, we're about to go in on the epic of creation and before. 19 times 6 equals 114. Lo, O my children, allow me to speak with you, for it is that time again, every 25,000 years for the renewal of your way of life. Let me speak with you of the beginnings of life, before and after the knowledge bestowed upon you of your very own creation, in the making of this planet you call Earth, and the many other planets of which you have no knowledge of. Your soul, that is, the emotional you, is about to embark upon a journey through time and space within existence, through a time not yet encountered. The human beasts and the human beings, the children of the Elohim, the human being of Hu, creative force of will, and being, and mean also mommy, meaning deity of birth. Hey mommy, which is another name for mother, Ninti, who gave birth to mortals. The human being of Hu, creative force of will, and main from the Latin spirits of the dead. So we see here that there's a human force, the Hu, and then the main is the dead. We are the ancestors. Within the confines of this holy scripture, you shall embark upon such knowledge which has never before been made so clear as this for you by any. Let me start by telling you about the beings that existed trillions of Earth years ago, before the pre-Cambrian period, before you human beings were created in the physical form upon the planet Tiamat, now called Earth, from the word Iridu. There existed supreme beings of pure green light, ethereal sub-supreme beings of the impure amber light, fire. You cannot fully comprehend their beginnings because their time zone is much greater than your ability. You cannot fully comprehend their beginnings because their time zone is much greater than your ability to comprehend at this point. That's deep. That is really deep. Now, yet this very tablet which you are holding in your hand will open your eyes to their time zones that there are in and beyond space. These supreme beings called Anunnaki or Neturu, whose way of life were endowed by El Kulum, the All, with a superior overstanding, 720 degrees in all, which I possess, 360 degrees of spiritual or ethereal state, the circle, and 360 degrees of the physical material state. Now, if y'all have ever heard of the circle, if y'all have ever heard of the circle in the square, that's the compass in square. That's the who is called in tones Anu, and on earth El Elo, known to many by different titles, the best of which is known to you as Ansars, is Allah, in which he is 360 degrees of the physical world. Let me mute my mic. You should know that eventually the time will come when these supreme beings, Anunnaki, would have to descend upon this planet Earth in order to guide the inhabitants back towards their home in and beyond the stars, thereby helping them to become once again the supreme beings of the pure green light, ethereal energy that they once were. But first, one must be sent to prepare a way. That one is myself. And so it was, for once humans became rulers over the planet Earth, you gradually forgot that your purpose in life was to gain your way back towards the sustainer, which would be the token home, but instead you became engrossed in your own desires. Now, those are some motherfucking profane statements. I'm finna go back over it. Trying to get full of this good gas real fast. I'm finna go back over that shit. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. As I'm rolling this spliff, I'm just gonna keep going. While in the pursuit of physical gratification and material gain, humans forgot the purity with which they were formed. As a result, you have strayed from the original ways of the universe and the spiritual path that led you to your true destiny. Universal right knowledge, right wisdom, and the right understanding. On to sound right reasoning, called the community of self. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We're gonna call it community self. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it at all. That's what the fuck we not gonna do. I'll be right back, you all. Now, I don't know where the hell I was at, but we're going to start right here. As a result, you have strayed from the original ways of the universe and the spiritual path that led you